computing, big data, Web 2.0, Web 3.0. We all know the buzzwords. Is gamification ready to be the next big thing? Doug Thomas is an associate professor at USC's Annenberg School of Communications, and he spoke at GTC West in Sacramento. Thomas says gamification can be an effective way to train and engage public workforces.
If you're looking for employees that are going to be able to brainstorm, innovate, and come up with new ideas or new solutions, and you're willing to take the solutions that they come up with as possible new pathways, then it can be a very powerful synergistic tool for new employees feeling like they're really part of the company then, because the things they're generating as solutions might actually become part of company policy on down the line.
Although using gaming in government sounds great, it's not easy to do it right.
Most games fail. So if you are going to engage in the process of gamification, I think the most essential thing you can do is hire a good game designer to come on board, because they'll understand those dynamics much better than people that are either in government or in other forms of industry. So making a good game is central. Once you can do that, I think a lot of the other positive aspects will flow from that. The second thing I'd say is make sure you're matching your tool to your work. Because if the task is boring and repetitive, adding a game to it just adds a game on top of a boring, repetitive task.
Thomas says gamification also can engage citizens and explain some of government's most arcane processes.
I think the most important thing about understanding gamification in that kind of context is you need to come up with a fun, interesting game, which is a lot harder than it sounds. A colleague of mine at USC and I, Chris Swain, developed actually a game called the Redistricting Game, which was about political redistricting. And the goal of that game was to get people to understand the process. And what we realized is that redistricting itself is a game that politicians play. So what we did is we put them in the role of being the politicians, and they learned how easy it was to redistrict in ways oftentimes that were somewhat suspect or problematic.
So there you go. With careful planning and some hard work, even redistricting can be fun.